Let's do a sacrilege. My favorite. I do wonder if there's gonna be mines. Even he said, like, oh yeah, divine wrath. I bet that looks a lot like a bear trap. Was one of the dialogue options.
Here they are.
Oh, the plants. Don't see much around here. Oh, there they are. Because you can see why they would potentially develop stories about, like, the man in the cave. If for no other reason than because it was just dangerous to go in the caves because they're full of, like, trip mines and stuff. Bye! Look at him go. That was quite the climb. Ah, hey, it's a bear trap, as expected. Ow.
Oh, fuck. Guide and protect us, your humble children, as we labor in the vineyards, and make us strong to resist those who would still die on foot.
Oh, damn it. Specifically trying not to step in the bear traps. Oh well. Hey, 25 of those used. I love pork and beans. Too much, frankly. Morning Glory Cache Key. Morning Glory Cave, I believe it said? Oh. Kind of trying to parse where it's pointing me towards. Oh, hello. Tripwire, 4 of the shotguns. Okay. The man in the cave that is presumably dead at this point had a lot of fucking traps. Okay. Let's get the hammer off the screen so I can see better. These branches are basically just here to hide those traps. Rude. How bad did, like, if these are the people whose messages I read.
I spend so long scouting on my own that I forget what human company is like.
Oh, I met you in town. Grand Staircase Map holotape, there it is. Here we go. Didn't it start in 2077? This is ending in 2023, so like 50 years later. Damn. Lived a long life. What year is it now, though? 2108. August 22nd. 10 sets of tracks. Half a mile northeast of Canyon entrance. Barefoot? August 23rd. Saw them through scope. Corpses walking around. Finally gone crazy. Dementia, maybe. First encounter with ghouls, then. August 24th. I'm not crazy. They're real. God damn it, they're real. Rushed me the moment they saw me, snarling like animals. They look like corpses, but they don't smell rotted. Been putting them out of their misery. Doing it for them what I never could for myself. September 3rd. Last of them. All gone. We wiped out all the ghouls, which I guess is okay. Because the ghouls usually aren't intelligent, and I don't think they gain intelligence. They either already were intelligent, or they never will be. 21-13. February 5th. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, you useless old dinosaur. Happy birthday to me. Happy 60th. What do you get a man who has everything? A bottle of whiskey, and a 12-gauge slug through the roof of the mouth. Ooh. Come now. What do I have to do to prove to myself that I've lived long enough? I'm a shriveled old man, white beard, seen enough sunrises and sunsets, saw the big sunset. Been hanging on through the long night, 36 years now. Ridiculous. Not kidding myself into thinking there's anything on the other side of this. Fine. Things weren't so bad before I was born. Char and Alex, Sylvie and Michael, who could have been. Oh, unborn child. Is Char Charlotte, actually? Oh. Char? Thoughts of the beloved dead before dying. Goodbye, Zion. February 6th. Fucking didn't do it. Coward as usual. Maybe 2 bottles next year. So he tries to kill himself on his birthday every year? 21, 23, 10 years later again. April 25th. 24 of them. Half boys, half girls. Youngest is 8, maybe. Oldest, 13 to 14. Dirty and scrawny. Been on foot a long time. Children's crusade. Struck camp on nearly the same spot as Los Mexicanos, 30 years and a lifetime ago. I've spent 2 nights listening to them. English, literate. One of them reads stories while the little ones fall asleep. They escaped someplace they call the school, but we can't figure out where it was. When they want a little one to behave, they tell him to stop or the principal will get you. Principal better not show up or I'll blow his goddamn head off. I can still shoot straight. So he's 70 now? And still out here, and that's probably where the rumors came about there being somebody still out here. The man in the caves. Just had a whole life up here. And known for their dangerous traps, I guess. Would be why you'd warn people away from being there. You could even see the beginnings there, like he was overlooking people that were here. He was watching over them, and even they already had superstitions built in. Better behave or the principal will get you. Like there was already a mythical paternal figure that will punish you for misbehavior. So the man in the cave might have slotted right in, just became a story, and then generations went by, and the man in the cave was a believed entity.
You leave me no choice.
It'll be interesting to find out.
I don't like to linger in.
The reflex is that the reflexive assumption is that we'll never meet the man in the cave because he's probably dead, because that's just intuitive. Because long ago. But what if we did meet the man in the cave? What if he did become a ghoul instead of dying? I'm curious about Los Mexicanos instead in the fact that we don't know what that means.
I know you are eager to leave Zion, but perhaps you might find peace if you stay. Think about it. Yes?
Nah, guy, let's play to finish. So all of our goals are way down there. Which quest is it on now? Advanced Scouts. Kill Mr. House. Kill the white legs planting the traps. Disarm the traps on the bridge. Deal with the white leg traps. I mean, the traps are bad. They're all along there. I guess maybe I should deal with the traps themselves first, because when you do
This is the only sure path from the Narrows to Pine Creek. They will be cut to ribbons by these traps.
These traps must have come from somewhere. I bet the white legs who placed them are still around.
I would suspect you are right. Perhaps we should try to find them before they lay more traps.
What should we do about it?
Disarm the traps if you can, or find the white legs who placed them and drive them off. Our advanced scouts should be able to deal with them if they don't have to fight off raiders at the same time.
Let's take care of it then.
As you say. Found them.
Nope, someone's coming. Yep. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay. You come back here. Okay, well this is just cheating at some point. Rude. Oh no! Engie dog. Okay, they actually got me down to 1 health. Ow. We'll heal up slowly. Ow. I don't want to fight the doggy. No. The trail carbine. That was mentioned recently. Maybe if some of them had heavier armor, I could use that. Alright, well that escalated. Lost my train of thought, I think, a little bit. I think I was trying to discuss something anyway. Not sure I'm gonna cook that. Let's just not deal with the negatives right now. But I figure we should deal with the traps either way.
Zion used to be a place of peace, you know. Daniel says that it is holy in the eyes of the Father. I hope someday you will see it as it was.
A small handful of bear traps is admittedly not very impressive. I wonder why that specific dog realized he was supposed to fight us. Yeah, this one didn't. Maybe it is as simple as maybe he just caught a stray. And that means he's gonna fight. Oh, so the choice of taking out the traps versus taking out the white legs was the choice. And so since I took out the traps, the quest is gone now. So here the option is to wipe out the local encampment or steal the white legs war totems from the encampments. So if I can steal the war totems, I don't have to kill them all. And that's like that's the choice here. This does take me to my usual problem with these Fallout games, which is that they give you multiple quest objectives for one quest, but there's zero way to tell the markers apart. They just give you, like, they don't give you reviewable and reliable instructions to get to your goal. Like, in Morrowind, you got directions about how to navigate the environment. Instead, you just get a bunch of prompts on your map. But the game's so undercooked with how it handles prompts that even it'll give you multiple completely different objectives for one quest and then not tell you which one's which.
Protect us, your humble children, as we labor in the vineyards, and make us strong to resist those who would steal Zion from us.
That element can be okay-ish if it's just a checklist of things you're just going to complete all of. But if they're competing objectives, where you're supposed to choose between them, then it would be kind of helpful if you could tell what each icon meant. But they're all the same icon over and over again, and nothing further. Makes it a little hard to go on.
Those tents down there, that is a White Leg war camp. Do you see the war totems they've erected around the tents? White Leg warriors pray to them for strength and savagery before battle. This is no raiding band.
Any advice on how to deal with the situation?
You might rush them and take them by surprise. We would be badly outnumbered then, though, and these will be strong fighters. We might also use their superstition against them. White Leg warriors believe that to lose their totems on the eve of battle is a terrible omen.
So the totems are sacred to them somehow. Good to know.
Yes. If their war totems were to disappear, they would likely lose the will to fight.
Okay then, let's get down there and take care of business.
I will follow your command, but I advise caution if it is possible.
The issue here may be that I'm just really bad at stealth. I don't know if it's possible to take the totems without fighting them. For now, I'll approach, keep an eye out, potentially save scum, as I figure out how to proceed.
We pass like moonlight on still water.
Okay. So that is a totem. Those are... oh. Are they coming straight at me? Ow! They saw me immediately and I'm being shot by bullets. Got it. Okay, she's unconscious, which is helpful at this point. We don't want her killing them. Is there just one totem per camp? There's just one, okay. No. Wait. Yes, okay. The cave fungus removes your rads. That's interesting. Normally the balancing system for most food is that it gives you radiation. I don't know if balancing is what to call it, but food generally gives you radiation, which is bad. Oh god, they're still following me. I've technically achieved my goal. I'm just currently being murdered. Ow. That was a bad time. Ah. Did I do this? Did I eat something bad? Oh, waking cloud's unconscious again. Oh, what's causing this one? Jeez. I think I ate something bad. I think I might have misread something. Oh, I think this is a thing where it gives me like achievement progress or something. Which might give you, I don't know if that gives you perks or what. But they told me earlier to look at these logs. So why not? But yeah, it's interesting that, because like most foods give you radiation in this game, that's just kind of like an ongoing background risk. It's just whenever you eat anything, you're usually thinking about it, that it is increasing your radiation. So it's solving one problem. Whoa! Just a fucking Cazador out of nowhere? Whoa. Bad. That's a really dangerous enemy just to surprise you with. Whoa. Does this area have Cazadors in it? Fuck that. That sucks. Oh, that's a bear. And it's a... Why does everything suck right now? Things are just getting worse. Leave me alone. I just want to teleport out of here. Okay, the bear's not pathing very well. I would like to not aggro that bear and not aggro the Cazadors that might be here. Just generally get out of here. But anyway, I'm being interrupted constantly. The thought that I was getting towards potentially expressing was just the fact that, like, not only is it an inversion of what you expect from eating in general, but it explains how the man in the cave survived, because he was eating food that specifically reduces your radiation. That's a big deal. And he probably did not know that that's what it was doing. So he was able to survive almost entirely off the fact that he just happened to be in a cave full of like these plants that have fungi that have this special characteristic that specifically would save somebody from that exact scenario, that apocalypse. He was astonishingly lucky, besides the whole losing your entire family and every other element of what happened.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
I checked on everything in the valley and got you the map of the grand staircase.
I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider. Fighting seems like the practical solution. I'll tell you again. There's more at stake.
No going back. Whether you decide whether the sorrows should fight or flee, your decision will set their destiny irrevocably in motion. You'll be unable to finish any remaining quests in Zion once you make your decision, so choose wisely. Don't worry. I think leaving Zion is for the best.
It may be. I hope it is. To tell the truth, if something goes wrong, more sorrows could die in the escape than in Joshua's proposed attack. Even knowing that, it's a risk I have to take. With your help and Joshua's, even if we're attacked, we can defend the Sorrows and escape. We'll be traveling at night in small groups across the valley. With luck, the Whitelegs won't know what's happened until the next morning. But if the Whitelegs realize what's happening, Joshua and I will need you to help us escape. Don't hold back. I promise you, the Whitelegs won't. Once our path is clear, I'll give you everything you need to get back to the Mojave. But the Pine Creek tunnel must be collapsed behind us. It's the only way to delay the Whitelegs' pursuit long enough for us to get a head start. Good luck, and may God be with us.
We've lost our party member again.
Daniel must have made it to the tunnel by now. But there are Sorrows all over the valley. We have to help them and get Daniel out of here.
Alright, let's go.
Right.
Joshua Graham has given you the Way of the Canaanite perk. While Joshua Graham's in your party, any 45 caliber auto pistol you use has less spread and it's twice as likely to score critical hits. Won't be doing that, but okay. Does it affect him? Out of the characters we've known so far, he's probably a real badass. Retake the bridge, defeat the Whitelegs holding the bridge, kill the Whitelegs desecrating the Sorrows burial ground, tuck the Sorrows at the burial ground, kill the Whitelegs at Ranger Substation Osprey, release the Sorrow prisoners at Ranger Osprey. Okay, well that's an issue. Fight your way to the Pine Creek Tunnel. Somewhat mixed messages. Don't fight, but also maybe fight? He said don't hold back, because they won't. So it kind of sounds like he's still in favor of me fighting if I need to, however you determine the difference. Let's go down and loop around. Apparently, this looks like a really unusable spot. Either way, we've activated running away mode. that ending is happening. I just don't know if doing more violence or less violence leads to a more correct ending of what he was going for. Like, am I supposed to abandon all these problems and leave them be? Or resolve all of them? This one seems like the most obvious one. There's straight up prisoners of war to release, so he probably doesn't want them to be prisoners. As a matter of, just because it's a matter of principle or whatever. Oh, and they're using the caves you're not supposed to go into. I walked right over that tripwire. That was impressive. I can't open it. I'm not going to be taking that journey, because... Oh, right, that's the thing I was thinking about earlier, is the Mexicanos thing. The Mexicanos thing seemed to suggest that there was a previous bit of dialogue I could have followed up on. It's the plant guys? Might have been in the right cave. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I think I went the wrong way.
Well done.
I think I'm having trouble reading the local map. Yeah, the line about Mexicanos was referring to a past event, which you can always just do as world building or character building and so on. All those times in Doctor Who where he just kind of references things that never happened on screen. But it also could just be referencing events that I could have read if I found the right cave. And I'm reminded of that because of the fact that that was a a thing that I cannot open myself right now. But maybe in there was another computer. I do like reading this guy's backstory. I'm not good at stealth, so I don't think I can... Oh. Okay. Get exploded, noob. Alright. I'm guessing one of you has the key. It's seeming more and more like that's the only way this was ever gonna go. I did give them a lot of healing powder, but I don't think that's gonna let them just tank all of these attacks. There's the key. Yeah, I was never gonna get up here without being found. Don't know if that would even be possible when if you were good at stealth, and I am not. What is up with these? Are these supposed to be the USGS stations? That's what throws me off. I'm like, this isn't the open... This isn't open nature. Like... These are like these are like the same buildings you see in like Firewatch. But those are just clipboards open to the nature. I'm like, those are disintegrating in the rain and wind. Those are not gonna just be hanging out. Go on, get out of here. They just locked them in the place full of sunset sarsaparilla and wonder glue. What were they supposed to survive off of? They were doomed.